Hello and welcome back to Hal Tech TV. Today we have another unboxing for you, and this is on the BitFenix Comrade. Now this is essentially on the inside the same as the Neos, which we've already reviewed, but it's got a different exterior design, which is why it comes both at the same price as the Neos and also with the same option of getting a windowed side panel to go with this case, which is exactly the same side panel as the one that you can buy with the Neos. Now that being said, if you want to go check out the Neos unboxing, you can go over to the Hal Tech website and search BitFenix Neos in the search box, and it will come up with all of the publishings we've done on the BitFenix Neos. But if you want to check out the written review or video review of this particular product after watching this unboxing video, the links for those will be in the description box, so you can go check them out as well, and check out and see all of our opinions and thoughts on this particular case after seeing this unboxing. So let's go on and take a look at what comes in the box with the BitFenix Comrade. So I'm just going to go off camera as I unbox it, and obviously we're focusing more on the product, like I say in every single video, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. I know some people have a problem with me going off camera, and they don't particularly like it because all they then see is a person talking but no actual head, and it seems to wind a couple of people up, which always confuses me because they're there for the product mostly. So let's go and get this unboxed, and then I can sit down again. So that's everything done with the knife, and BitFenix packaging is always pretty much the same deal. You get a very plain brown packaging with pictures of the case, diagrams here and there. The pictures are on the other side, but let's just focus on the product. It seems that I can't get this handle out. I might have to pause the video if I can't get it out. That is going to be very annoying. We will deal with it. So let's see what we can do about pushing it out, because if you don't pull them out as you're tipping the case out, then the foam side panels, the foam packaging does actually interfere with those handles, which has always annoyed me, but it's just something that you've got to kind of deal with. So like I said, Comrade is essentially the same case as the Neos, just with a different design. So I'll just put all the foam in this box, put the foam to one side, and let's get this Neos out and have a good look at it, because this is, if you've seen the Neos, it is more, I'd say more understated, but it's really looking at addressing a different area of the budget market. The Neos is a little bit more aggressive, even though it's very, very soft in its design, because it's got a grilled front, whereas this is just a completely plain front for those people who don't want to have to deal with dust, who want to be able to put things like base units and stuff in around, for example, an office, and not have to worry too much about having to clean fan grills and that kind of thing on a regular basis. This is the kind of thing that you will maybe see in offices, general workplaces, maybe even schools, if the school maybe outsources to just a normal PC retailer rather than someone like Dell. But yeah, so this is the Comrade, and as you can see, it's slightly different to the Neos in the sense that you've got 3 5¼ inch drive bays right there. You've also got what looks to be 2 little intake sections for a front fan grill, but it doesn't look like it. Nope, that's just a design feature of the case. So you've got the black BitFenix logo right there. This does come in, I believe, black as well. and it goes straight down and then it curves off at the bottom on the front there. Now, just like the Neos, the I/O is on the side panel, so I'll just switch it around. So you've got your power button there, reset button, headphone and microphone jacks with hard drive and power activity ideas, as well as your two USB ports. One is a USB 3, the other is a USB 2, which still to this day confuses me. Why not just have two USB 3? Now, this is the windowed version, apparently. So you can, I'm not sure if you can get it without a window. I'm pretty sure you can. We do actually already have a window lying around it, which we were going to use to view both the window and non-windowed version. But yes, so this is the Comrade. So we've already seen essentially everything to do with the outside. On the back there is absolutely nothing. On the top there is, when it focuses, absolutely nothing. On the bottom you get a dust filter, but that is about it. The feet aren't rubber. I believe they may have rubber inserts in the bottom, but they are plastic feet with, yeah, it seems to be rubber inserts. Maybe I might be wrong, but you get a dust filter in the bottom for your power supply intake. That is pretty much everything, other than the rear I/O, which is where things get a little bit more interesting, but not too much. So you've got two external water cooling grommets, your rear I/O shield, 7 expansion slots, one without a PCI bracket included, and that is because the rest of these need punching out and can't be replaced once you've removed them, whereas this one will actually have a proper full expansion bracket, PCI bracket that you can actually screw in after you open the case. It will come in with the packaging. So let's unscrew the thumb screws and get into the case, because BitFenix do a good job of including thumb screws on pretty much everything that they do, and the thumb screws are very nice because they're metal with a plastic grip, which is a lot easier than normal full metal screws. While it doesn't look as high quality, it is actually so much easier to use them than on your standard metal thumb screws. So we remove the side panel and we get onto the inside of the case, where you can see things get just as interesting as the exterior. Well, in fact, probably a lot more interesting than the exterior. So we've got 3 toolless 5 1/4 inch drive base, which, like I said, is different from the Neos in the sense that it's the same internal structure, but the Neos only has 2 on the outside, so only 2 that you can access from the outside. So you've got 3 toolless drive bases there, 5 1/4 inch, 3 2.5 inch drive base, that you can, sorry, not toolless hard drive, 2.5 inch drive base. These require screws, but they are still cages that then go in without screws. So essentially you just need to screw the SSDs, 2.5 inch drives, onto the cages, onto the drive sleds, and then install them. And then you've got 3 3.5 inch drive bays that are toolless, and these are ones where it slides open, and then you put the drive in, you slide it closed, lock it in. And these are also, you can also secure these ones to the cage, the actual sleds, via screw holes on the side. So that is a great thing. Other than that, it supports standard ATX power supply, standard ATX motherboards. You do have some cable management in the back, not too much. For the most of the area behind the motherboard tray, we measured around half a centimeter in some cases. So really you're going to need to be looking at those flat cables for the most part, especially with your 8-pin power cable. That would be your best bet for getting good cable management. But other than that, you do have a CPU cooler cutout and your 120mm exhaust fan, which you can access right there. You're not going to be able to really fit any all-in-one water cooling units because it is so tight and so compact that there really isn't any space around it to accommodate things like the actual reservoirs at the end tanks of the radiators. They kind of overflow from the standard 120mm dimensions. But other than that, there really isn't too much to say about the inside of the case. So I'm just going to unscrew the back panel and do this quite quickly because we have done a unboxing video on the Neos, and if you want to see the exterior of this case, you've already pretty much seen it, and if you want to see the interior a little bit more in depth, you will be able to access both the unboxing and the video review of the Neos at this point in time, and then we will also be video reviewing the Comrade as well as producing a written review on this case, which you will again be able to find in the description box below. So here you have your bag with your instruction manual, some cable ties, some screws, and like I said as well, your PCI expansion bracket there that you can cover the open one with. So I'll just spin this around and give you a quick look at the back. There isn't too much to go into. I don't really remember if there's anything specific I need to talk about. In fact, no, I don't think there is. If there is, and I have forgotten about it, it will be in the written review or the video review, or most likely both. I don't know why I said or there. But yeah, other than that, I'm Hal Thompson. You've been watching another Hal Tech TV video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let us know in the comment section below what you thought of this particular video, what you think we can do to improve, and what you think of the BitFenix Comrade, because we would love to know, BitFenix would love to know, so that they can make more budget cases just like this, and maybe even better than this particular case. And also, don't forget to like the Facebook page, head over to the Hal Tech website and check out, I'm covering my mouth, it doesn't look like I'm talking. Check out all of our video reviews, written reviews, all of the news articles for the latest news in PC component tech that we all have articles on the website. But other than that, like I said, I'm Hal Thompson. You've been watching another Hal Tech TV video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.